Crosswind is a pirate survival adventure game that has taken the genre by storm. It just went through its very early alpha test phase period, so I wanted to do a quick alpha test debrief, as well as go over some stats and future plans that have been shared by the Crosswind crew. Before we get started, I will mention that I posted a quick poll over on my community tab that asks you what your favorite biome was throughout this Crosswind alpha test period. Curious to see what you guys thought, see if it aligns with what I liked. Anyway, let's get straight into the video and start off with some stats about the game. Throughout this alpha test period, over 9,000 players from over 20,000 invited people have played the alpha test at least once. Almost 2,000 individual pirates played daily, and over 2,000 survey results have been gotten. Crosswind has been moving towards 500,000 wish lists on Steam as a result of the test and coverage. I think it's safe to say as a result of those numbers that people are pretty interested in a new pirate game and where the future of Crosswind is going to head, so let's get straight into some future plans. So I'll start off with a little teaser here from Yarmaster. He was asked a question on Discord. I assume the data is wiped between playtests? Yar says, well, it certainly will be after this one. We are changing a lot for the next update. So what we saw for this alpha test will be changing a lot. To add to that, I did see some concerns that Tortuga seemed a bit small, not detailed. Well, the good news is the Tortuga that was used for this playtest was just a placeholder. So, as Yar says, current Tortuga equals placeholder. We are totally remaking Tortuga right now. Hopefully, we'll be able to show you the progress in August. So not only do we have a new Tortuga coming, but we also have a hint that maybe other news or updates will be coming for us in August, which is really just around the corner. Another little juicy tidbit is that they are working on 3 more ships right now. I did receive a comment that wished for more variety in ships, so hopefully the person who left that comment is watching and will see that yes, they are working on 3 more ships right now. So it looks like future plans remain up in the air beyond a few teasers, until August at least, when maybe we'll see some more news or updates regarding the game. Alright, now I want to get into a brief summary of my gameplay experience throughout this alpha. I ended up playing 58 hours of the Crosswind playtest and just barely completed the 3rd boss battle before the test servers closed. I was blown away by not only the amount of content in this alpha, but also how polished it felt. I submitted very few bug reports because I didn't find many, and I had a great time. Crosswind Crew's choice to initially delay the alpha and polish what they had really paid off. While the purpose of the alpha wasn't to give a first impression for players to gauge if they want to buy the game or not, it has already convinced me that Crosswind will be a future buy of mine. Assuming there's a box price. Crosswind's monetization plans are still lost to us and floating adrift in the sea somewhere like some driftwood. But the alpha revealed to me that Crosswind will give off that deep, piratey atmosphere I've been looking for in a survival game. It showed me that combat will be challenging, but that features like fast travel and not losing consumables or gear on death means that dying as you learn the combat won't feel bad, but will instead feel like a matter of just getting better, rather than having to not only get better, but then also go grind back all those consumables and gear that you've lost. Combat is unforgiving, but the gameplay loop as a whole is forgiving. The game in its alpha state was very on the rails and had certain requirements that had to be met before you could progress, like power score on your armor in order to go into the boss room. But there were also many ways to sink time into the game without having to feel like you're on the rails for a while, like base building and collecting resources and coins to grow your fleet of ships. The experience of making my way through the boss battles, coupled with the freedom of just living out a pirate life with my camp companions, felt pretty good. I'm hoping that that balance will continue to shine as the game progresses through development. But really, all in all, I had a great time and look forward to upcoming news and progress that the Crosswind crew has to share. So that was my brief Crosswind alpha test debrief. Again, I hope you all will check out that poll that I posted over in my community tab just for some fun, and also that you will continue to keep up with the channel as I continue my Crosswind coverage throughout its development. That is it for me today, guys. If you want a Crosswind playlist, I do have my complete alpha test experience in my Crosswind playlist, so go ahead and check that out. As always, I hope you guys are enjoying your games. I will see you all in the next video.